Hello, good evening, ladies and gents. I am your host, Khalil, the host of the Khalil the Apple Sports Report, coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. That is today, ladies and gents. I'll talk to you guys about the breaking news that 24/7 champ Gronkinator has come out of retirement. That is traded to the Bucs, and even though he did sign with WWE for sure, he's still 24/7 champ, but he has come out of retirement. Signed with the Bucs, reunited with Tom Brady. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exclusive details for that. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk to you guys also about the fact that Oliver Luck is suing Vince McMahon. That is, J-Lo, A-Rod are intending to buy the Mets. And that's pretty much all. And Lamar Jackson's going to be in the cover of Madden NFL 21. So that's all that is I'm going to get into today, ladies and gents. But I'm going to get into the breaking news for today, ladies and gents, that 24/7 champ, former Patriot himself, retired Patriot, Gronkinator, Robbie G, the Gronkinator, the host of WrestleMania 36. Gronkinator, the 24/7 champ, is coming out of retirement, going to the Bucs. He had to get a physical, by the way. He renounced to TB12 Tom Brady. He already got his physical already. Patriots, they get a 4th-round draft pick. The Bucs, they get a 7th-round draft pick. That is, and this makes Gronkinator a 2-sport athlete. Yes, Gronkinator is a 2-sport athlete now. And even though Gronkinator, he's been injured numerous times throughout his Patriots career, and even though he did, however, decide to retire, so this move that I'm certainly not too satisfied with, though. I mean, this may seem to be a good move, though. I can tell you that, but I'd rather have Gronkinator just I'd rather have Gronkinator just stay retired for sure. So why exactly would Gronkinator consider coming out of retirement, going to the Bucs? So my question is here: is this a really good move? Does Gronkinator really regret coming back to the NFL? And if he gets injured, that is, his career's over. I mean, Gronkinator would still retire. I mean, Gronkinator is a 2-sport athlete for crying out loud here. Yes, he's spent time with the Patriots as a Super Bowl champ. Yes, he was the host of WrestleMania 36, and he did sign with WWE. And yes, he's still the 24/7 champ. So this is this is perhaps the first time that an NFL player becomes a 2-sport athlete. I mean, yes, Brock Lesnar, he's a 2-sport athlete in the UFC and in WWE. Gronkinator is the second person to be 2-sport athlete in the NFL and the WWE. Ronda Rousey, she was a 2-sport athlete in UFC and WWE as well. So this has to be a huge game changer. A lot of fans are going to be buzzing about for the next couple of weeks. And folks, you can see what you want about it, but it's going to be all over the place. So this has helped the Bucs become legitimate contenders. Are the Bucs going to be making it to the NFC playoffs? Are they going to win the NFC title? And are they going to make it to their turf at Raymond James Stadium for Super Bowl 55 in 2021? That's the question that remains. Because will Tom Brady even win his 7th Super Bowl title? And if so, who's he going to face? Is he going to face the reigning defending Super Bowl MVP himself, Patrick Mahomes? So all that, it's just, I mean, this is before just ahead of, the NFL, the virtual 2020 NFL draft. So this is a massive move that a lot of people are going to be talking about for the next couple of weeks or so. And I would have considered Gronkinator just still retire that is instead of him just come back to the NFL. And if he gets injured again, well, it's not going to sit with anybody. I mean, he could just still retire. That's what he could have done. I mean, seriously. So yes, he's fun to watch, but seeing him come out of retirement, I mean, that's probably the biggest regret that he's probably going to have. Gronk needs to think about what he's doing though, because I mean, yes, it's really good, but obviously it may cost him. If he gets injured again, it's all over though. So he may consider retiring once. If he gets injured, he's going to retire once again. So that's all it's going to do for now. So Gronkinator has come out of retirement, gone with the Bucs, got traded to the Bucs now. Reunites with TB12 Tom Brady. Patriots, they get a fourth round pick in the draft. The Bucs, they get a seventh round pick in the draft. Gronkinator's two super athletes. Say what you want, guys, but it's going all over in the news, all over in the headlines, everywhere. So that's all I'm going to say right there. So hopefully Gronkinator knows what he's doing, though. Hopefully he doesn't get injured once again, that is, like he did before in his NFL career with the Patriots. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. So that's all the news I'm going to get into. Another topic I want to get into, by the way, NFL MVP Lamar Jackson, he's going to be in the cover of Madden NFL 21. So this prestigious honor for him, by the way. And I think that this really changes everything about his career. Even though he's gone really far, and I mean even Patrick Mahomes, he was on the cover of Madden NFL 20. So now you got to have Lamar Jackson. He's going to be in the cover of Madden NFL 21. So my question is, can Lamar Jackson make it to the playoffs? Can he make it to? I mean, he may have lost the playoffs to the Titans this last season. Can Lamar Jackson really make it to the playoffs and make it to the Super Bowl? Folks, let's wait and see for yourselves whenever the season resumes after this coronavirus is dealt with, for sure. So hopefully they find a cure and a vaccine, which they must. And if they don't do so, then it's all over. So again, guys, Lamar Jackson is going to be in the cover of Madden NFL 21, and that surprised everyone. So congrats to Lamar Jackson on that part. I can tell you that right now. Other news I do want to address, by the way, former XFL commish Oliver Luck is suing WWE chairman and XFL owner Vince McMahon of signing a wrongful termination after McMahon made the decision to shutter the XFL. Oliver Luck got a termination letter on April 9th, the day before Vince McMahon laid off at the XFL staff and the employees, and 3 days before the XFL went bankrupt. Luck disputes and rejects these allegations set forth in termination, and also wants to admits and contends may be pretextual and devoid of merit. The lawsuit has breach of contract. The lawsuit seeks unspecified damages, attorneys fees and interest, declaratory judgment on fulfilling terms of contract. Now, the allegations disputed a position of Vince McMahon will be set forth on the responses to this lawsuit, by the way. So Vince McMahon did say that he had reasons to get rid of he had reasons to get rid of Oliver Luck, for sure, release Oliver Luck and his attorney, that is Jeremy McCraven of K&G states that it simply says that Oliver Luck got a termination letter, that is on April 9th, and Vince McMahon, that is settling it for sure. So obviously, Vince McMahon did announce that the XFL was coming back last year. He did announce the XFL was coming back on May 2018, 2 years ago. Now the XFL, they played like they may play 5 weeks of games, and they did pretty good with all the ticket sales. They did go with the ratings, but and it did come back. It came back this year, back in January of this past year. So the XFL now, I mean, they played 5 weeks of games, but the XFL, they did say at first they wanted to resume their season in 2021. That's not going to happen because the XFL, they would cancel their season. They would suspend their operations. They would also lay off their employees, and not only that, the XFL went bankrupt, and the XFL isn't coming back in 2021. So that's a massive low blow for all the XFL fans out there that probably wanted to be in for it, that really loved it a lot, that really enjoyed it, that wanted more football though. So I mean, this is like the AAF. That is, they filed for bankruptcy. Now the XFL does the same thing, and it's not coming back in 2021. That's just sad news right there. I mean, it's a devastating low blow to all the XFL fans out there. So it's not surprising that they did cancel their season due to the coronavirus probe. That is, and it's obvious that no, I mean all the sports events are canceled. By the way, I can tell you they're postponed, but obviously no one deserved to see sports being canceled because of this coronavirus issue. No one deserved it. I mean, everybody wants this coronavirus issue to dissolve. So that's the big thing that's been going on since though. And obviously they did cancel their season. Along with the NBA, the NHL, the MLS, the MLB postponed their season. Even the poker has been canceled, by the way, as well, due to the coronavirus issue. And other sports events were canceled to postpone. UFC 249, that was canceled as well. So obviously this coronavirus issue has done some damage. And even though the Ryan and the Bulls, that's canceled for sure. I can tell you that. In Spain, they're on lockdown. So obviously, people were just very upset. I mean, they want sports to come back, but obviously the ranks have been down since. And now they're trying to work their way to get the ranks back up. So obviously, this is not a good move for anybody. I can tell you that. The things are not looking good for sure for the sports world. I can tell you that right now, everybody. Hopefully, things will just simmer down, and hopefully, this coronavirus dissolves when they find like a cure and a vaccine. That is, I'm just hoping that things go right for one. I'm just hoping that this coronavirus dissolves and they find a cure and a vaccine quickly. I mean, they don't have no 18 months. CDC doesn't have 18 months. They got to do so right now or this week. So they better they better find a coronavirus or a cure or vaccine to get rid of this coronavirus issue. And once they do that, everything's going to back to normal. Everyone can just enjoy themselves and have a good time. But as of right now, people are going to be staying at home. People are going to be, in quarantine mode. Can't go out to, movies and go on dates. Can't do weddings. Can't go on movie theaters. Can't do any of that stuff. Or dine in anywhere. Or just, spend time with your colleagues, family members, or your friends or colleagues, any of that. But that's just all there is. You guys got to know for sure. So the XFL is completely out of business for now, and no intention of coming back in 2021. So that's not good. There, I can tell you that right now. So that's all there is. That's all there is. So you guys got to know. And other news I do want to address, by the way, J-Lo and A-Rod, they're considering buying the Mets. They'll have a small percentage of guap to make an offer. I mean, they want to have some investors make around like 25 mil or 50 mil, that is, and finances on their bank. That's pretty good. But if they do buy the Mets, that's pretty good. Just doesn't know unclear what the price is going to be. So the Mets said they've been a terrible team, though. So obviously, doesn't surprise anybody, making them think about that. Apparently, people were just, want the Mets to come back though. But they've been played a horrible season. I can tell you that. I mean, Yanks, they've been pretty good. So obviously, this is surprising everyone else. I can tell you that right now. So J Lo and A Rod are considering buying the Mets. Don't know what the price is going to be, but hopefully, the details out pretty soon or in this week, hopefully, and obviously, hopefully it sorts out. So that's all you guys can know just for that part. I can tell you that right now, everybody. That's all you guys can know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do right there for the Clothing Habit Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page. And please be sure you like, subscribe to the Clothing Habit Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page, for all means necessary. Be sure to send me your comments, your reactions, your thoughts on the Gronkinator coming out of retirement. That is who he's still 24/7 champ, by the way. Tell me some of your thoughts, your comments, and your reactions of Gronkinator coming out of retirement. That is getting traded to the Bucs and reunite with Tom Brady. Please let me know in the comment section what your reaction, your thoughts are. I'll definitely address responses for sure. Let me know if you think that's a good move or a bad move. Let me know in the comment section what you think of Gronkinator being a two-sport athlete. Let me know in the comment section some of your replies, your tweets, your comments, your responses down below in the comment section. I'll definitely address that. Be sure some of your reactions, your tweets, your thoughts on, Lamar Jackson being the cover athlete of Madden NFL 21. Let me know in the comment section for that as well. Let me know what you think of Oliver Luck suing Vince McMahon for wrongful termination in the XFL due to the coronavirus issue. Let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely address the response to that as well, everybody. Be sure to send me your comments, your thoughts on J-Lo and A-Rod considering buying the Mets for sure. You know they've been a horrible franchise. Let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely address the response to that for sure. Everybody as well. So that's all you guys can do for that. I'll have more breaking news, training times, live updates, so to a whole lot more in the Clubhouse Sports, all things sports related, everything you need to know. And so that habits going on, even though this conversation has done some damage, but I just want to thank everyone, the hospital workers, all the individual employees out there for their valiant efforts, keeping everyone safe. So again, guys, wash your hands with soap, use sanitizer, and use social distance, and isolate yourselves from one another. So stay safe, everybody. That's all you guys get. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.